What is up? It's Mr. P. Today we're getting a battery swap. We're gonna do a one take. It's now my turn to swap. There's the swap technician right there, and we're gonna talk about a few topics. First one is what NIO told me, and it's really amazing. Second one is gonna be why I think, in my opinion, you should be buying NIO stock. And also third, what does NIO have to hide? All right, I'm gonna hand it over. Hello. 哎，我就不上车了啊！一会儿你就换就好了。好，没问题。So, first of all, what has Neil told me that's got me so excited, and I can finally share this with you guys, and it has to do with the NIO's NT 2.0 system, and this is what Neil told me. Apparently, NIO's CEO, William Lee, he sat down with NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang to personally discuss the future of autonomous driving. And one of the things they talked about was how they were going to test the system and how powerful the whole system was going to be. Now, this is the mind-blowing part. All right, we all know that the NT 2.0, the orange chip, is super powerful, and 1000 tops. It can do a lot of processing, and apparently this isn't even the crazy part. All right, you can attach any sort of hardware attachment onto the car, and it'll be able to adapt to it. And you know, it has to be that powerful because you got to power at least 5 AR/VR glasses, right, on top of that. And so here's the crazy thing. All right, the way that they're testing NT 2.0, you don't see any ET7s driving around the road with people behind the wheel testing the NT 2.0 system, because it is all done in virtual reality. Yep, that's the crazy part. It's done in virtual reality, guys. Yeah, so it's so powerful. The processing chip is so powerful that what NIO has discussed with NVIDIA's CEO is to have the whole system tested in virtual reality. They upload all the road data onto virtual reality so that it can be tested over there in real time, instead of a person wasting hours and hours of time driving the car, testing the NIO Pilot. You just, test it on the computer. So that's the crazy thing that NIO told me. All right, so you guys got to keep that in mind. I mean, this is like next level, right? People are still, like all the other EV makers and all these other autonomous driving vehicle companies, they're testing it with someone behind the wheel, and NIO is doing the next level, the next thing. So this is crazy. So now you guys know that. Why do I think you should buy NIO stock? All right, first of all, man, as a NIO owner myself, this car is just everything that you could dream of. I mean, you don't need any Porsches, you don't need BMWs, you don't need Mercedes, because the quality of this vehicle is so damn good. Man, you just have to drive it, test drive it, right? Experience battery swap, experience what it's like behind the wheel. It's like driving a jet fighter, man. Like, I mean, this thing has speed, it has agility, it has warnings, it has control. Man, this is so good, and it has quality. And you guys should go and look up this JD Power quality ranking, and NIO is number one, man. NIO is number one. NIO has the least amount of quality problems, so quality is right there. And you gotta look at where people place their money, right? People are actually buying this. I mean, this car isn't cheap. All right, it's not cheap. It's like what, around 400k RMB. So it's not cheap, but people are placing their money where their mouth is. And for this price, what you're getting is a full aluminum frame body. I mean, at this price point, you don't get that. All right, so as you can imagine, this car will sell like hotcakes once it reaches, outside of China. And also, just the level of service is next level. You got pickup service, right? And then you got NIO houses, and then anything that goes wrong with the car, even if you get into an accident, the car knows that you got into an accident. And then they have this whole cloud service thing and then somebody will give you a call like, hey, like, we've detected that you've gotten into an accident. Do you need help? Do you need dispatch? Do you need the ambulance? Do you need our service reps to come help you do accident insurance things? I mean, whoa, that is crazy, man. So they can actually send someone over and help you with the insurance and all that repairs and everything. And of course, when it needs repairing, someone will drive the car to the repair shop, service center, repair it for you, and then send it back to you while you save your time. So that is crazy. That is next level thing. And once people experience this, I mean, whoa, yeah, Tesla's gonna be in trouble, man. And right now, NIO stock is at a point where it's so cheap. You know, I've called for $8 stock price target. People are giving me salt for it. People are saying, hey, Mr. P, you're such a bear. I mean, like, come on. The overall market sentiment was going down, and people were just ignorant of that. They were stubborn, and I was saying, you know, NIO is a good company. I love NIO, but you know, you can buy shares for cheaper, right? So now it's at $13. Whew, that's a pretty big discount from 24. Which people were saying to me, hey, Mr. P, you gotta buy at 24. You gotta buy 24. We ain't going lower. But hey, now we're at 13. So yeah, it's time to start loading up. That's what I did. I started loading up. It's good. That's a good buy, man. 13. In my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, but yeah, 13 is a good price. We still might get 8. We might not get 8, but we'll see. But damn, this company, yeah, it's good. Now, recently, just all the COVID BS. I mean, come on. Yeah, we'll get over that soon. You see how good this guy is? He can help me drive my car out to the corner. Man, that's so nice. All right, so what does NIO have to hide? And this is the crazy thing, because NIO has been sensitive about showing their books. I think they will end up showing their books, but what do they have to hide? And I think the thing that they have to hide is expenses. All right, expenses is something that they have to hide. Expenses, for example, like the expenses for battery swap stations, right? Because these are expensive to build and also super expensive to operate. Like each swap station consumes a ton of electricity, and commercial electricity isn't cheap. So that is something that I think NIO might be hiding. I'm not making any accusations. I'm just asking the question. All right, make sure I'm not accusing NIO of anything. I'm just asking the question. All right, is this something that NIO could be hiding? Expenses. All right. Also, the NIO houses, the rent on those, they're also pretty expensive. So that could also be something that they're going to be hiding. Now, of course, if NIO is going to be expanding outside to other countries, well, one thing, they gotta build battery swap stations, NIO houses. That's going to cost a lot more money. We might see a bit more dilution, but I'm not too concerned. NIO is a great company. It's going to survive. It's going to do good in the future. Love you guys all. Peace out.